Legends, we are back. And we're back in Dragonheir. Now, admittedly, I fell off in season two. However, I did manage to keep
Unless
passively
there are exceptional
enough to
Sakino,
actually get the
hardest thing
D&D
in the world
character
is
right here, which is
ah,
Elminster, who is
constantly
pretty much
solving
a
new
support
problems for him
DPS.
because
Kind of cool. I
he's
never even
trying
got
to.
gold gear. I was like, I just played and like passively kept stuff up. I plan to be more active in season three. I just cashed out, pretty much. With season two, I was like, all right, I what it is for me is not that the game got bad, it's that the starting over burned me out. That's what burned me out at this point. But we still have things that we can actually accomplish and get. So make sure that you come in if you have not already and get these treasure chests right here. You do get things that carry over from um, season to season, which is your currency. So you can basically farm out any currency that you can actually get and any characters that you can just knock out and try to summon if you want. However, I would still try to save if you can, because I believe the next season is the 17th. I believe it might be further than that. I'll put it in the comment section below. But this game made some interesting choices and changes that will actually help out things. So first and
Discipline is
foremost,
the foundation of all things.
what I unpinned it, but what they did actually do now is they have a bunch of things now that actually make it a little bit easier to use your characters going forward. Like things are more streamlined right now, and I noticed that the game doesn't have the inventory lag that it used to have, which is pretty nice. And right here, they give a whole breakdown and try to help you make the characters. Like you see, accuracy and attack tell you where it needs to be. Recommended condition, Goblin Lair, Grave of Venom, Herrick Ruins, where you can actually use characters and stuff like this. Your recommended lineup, which used to be kind of like convoluted, is not like that anymore right now. Like you see, like, main damage dealer, burn, enhanced burn, tank over here like this. Like, where you would actually kind of like put the team together as are useful, and then the player comments come in pair with burn champ to deal big AoE damage, that type of stuff, just to learn. And you can actually send the comment right there. So I am going to do that. I think he's a 5-star. I use him the whole season 2. A very solid AoE DPS. All right, and no, that's the way I rate him. I give, no, he's good, good damage. Like he's just a good character, and I feel that this is probably the way it should have been probably in the beginning. But obviously, like we had to get to that point, and this is the characters I have right now. This is the previous season's D&D character. We got him. I didn't get the two. I believe there were two legendary characters beforehand.
Everything I do is for the sake of
But this Bay right here, I'm gonna miss her being main team, because they're obviously gonna change the elements next time around. So it's probably what's gonna be probably fire and light the next one. So I'm not gonna get to use her. But she was a god tier tank, and I never even got to really use her all the way through. On top of that, being like, I usually don't be into like the dark elf baddie type of characters, but and then again, she's kind of demonic, but she's a cool character, and her VA is actually cool. So they did a good job with this character. I'm gonna miss her though. She was an excellent tank. I'm definitely gonna use her when I can, and level her. She's like a mainstay. So I'm gonna have to figure out. The main problem with that is that I like using fire with the MC, and he can't change, which they may change that in the future, but he can't change into that element. He's stuck in the 3 elements, basically. He's pretty much going to be these 3 elements for the most part. So if it's gonna be, it's probably gonna be fire and light. Then I'm gonna just have him be stuck in fire for the most part, which locks him out of being. What it would be like darkness and ice or something like that, which may not necessarily be bad because then I would still be able to bring back the homie Dritz. Because I like his unit as well. Like the D&D characters are pretty nice. This new D&D character is pretty nice too, with his shield and everything like this. So he does a good job as well.
Not that of a firebolt either.
But yeah, and I did end up having Thurval from season 1, Talware from season 1, Eric from season 1, Lucian was from.
Now I walk his path.
I think he was season 1 or season 2. Either way, I didn't use him except for a PvP. But yeah, as far as what I level, and that's pretty good. Now, as far as going into dungeons, I actually got credit for something. What did they get credit for? They get credit for anything. Why is this red now? So this is over. Anyway. It's definitely red now, but it's probably just a overbug because there's nothing to really do. But definitely come in and do like your guild dailies and stuff like this, so you can still gain currency a little bit over time and finish up anything that you have not finished yet, if you wish. For the most part, you're gonna start over anyway, so just get whatever currency you can from doing quests and everything else like this. Like do your commissions and just kind of like level and go through your dailies and things like that as best as possible. That person's name is R2D2. You're funny. Like you see, this is as far as I got. Like I didn't go this, so I'm gonna go do these in my downtime and pick up the EXP and like these dice. Just pick up all the dice and everything else like this. Like the same thing over here. So let's head to this so I can show you something that actually helped. So head in the Goblin Lair. So here's what they did that made grinding in this game a lot easier. We'll take you out.
We have enemies. That just means you've stood up for something before.
Cute. So now they have quick battle over here, and what you can do is you can times it, and that makes it so that if you do auto fights, it's going to do it 2 times and then do it quicker, and that saves all the grinding that we used to do. And on top of that, they added this season the ability to have stamina overcap and go over your base stamina. So even if you're not playing 2 or 3 days or even a week, I don't think it's a week that it's going to go that far, but you're still going to have the ability to have to come back and catch up, which was always kind of like really an issue before, but that's not really an issue anymore now. So you have the shield. Like this is just great. Like if you have any type of fight where you need to be immune to stuff and not take a lot of damage and things, like look at the shield, control immune. If stuff with like CC you or fear you, those types of fights.
Come on, Guinevere. Let's have some fun.
And you get the ability to make the shield even stronger at that point. Like it, for the most part, is a really nice character. He's a really nice character, not it. And on top of that, the ability just to come in and have double stamina take
Let's have some fun.
and close off all of the grind. That's a good job. So they like, I'm actually excited once I realized that stuff got streamlined the way it did. And on top of that, what I can actually say, I can't show it right now, is like you see, like I have this character. I wasn't playing all this time, as you guys can see, and I still was able to get this character because I was able to grind the currency freely without spending much of anything. Like, you know, I think I got the battle pass like 2 weeks ago, which helped. I'm not gonna act like, you know, it didn't help with the battle pass, but for the most part, everything else was like just me playing the game freely, and I was able to you know, get enough currency to actually just summon the character, basically, which is about 90% because I got like maybe 400, 500, and then, like 3 Helio dice and the battle pass. I'm only at like level 31 of the battle pass for the most part, and the rest was just free currency because they gave way more currency this time around for playing than they did previously. So it's very much free to play, and over the time. So I guess they kind of like getting it, which is why I'm excited for season 3 to actually come and play, because those were all the things that kind of like burned me out. On top of me starting over was like, you know, damn, I'm not gonna get much currency. Like, is it gonna be like season 1? But it's more streamlined with the stamina, so less grind. You get more currency basically for playing. The events are more plentiful. We essentially, I believe, is like 5 or 6 legendary characters you could have got if you just simply played. I missed out on 2 of them, basically because I just wasn't playing. So that's just a me thing. I'm pretty sure most people already got those characters already, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Like 2 or 3 legendary characters is just like, you know, everybody wants a legendary. I want a legendary healer, if we're being real. I just never got one, but that's what I'm basically after and want specifically more than anything else. Just haven't been lucky enough to get one, but I do appreciate, you know, over the time that the game just got better. So that's just my opinion and all that. So I'm actually excited for season 3 and encouraging you guys to give it a shot, you know, based off of the changes, based off of the things that's going on right now. The events being easier to deal with also. Notice that, like, you know, like the world events being easier, and if there's ever anything that was like not really easy or a problem, they gave like compensation for that, like almost immediately, and good compensation, like, you know, like free tickets, basically free things to help out, and they're doing a good job. That's like, you guys know I'm very critical when devs don't do a good job, but I actually feel that they're doing a good job, more so, and deserve another shot in season 3. So that's just me. This is not a sponsored video or anything else like this. It's just me, you know, playing and talking about it and showing it. So it's up to you guys at that point. I'm going to be playing season 3 and doing content on it because I'm excited to do so. And the main reason is when I came back, I was able to get this character. Season 1, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So I consider that like, oh, you know what, it's not that bad. I was only playing for like a week and was able to come and get this character. And it's a good character that they basically was giving away freely if you were playing. If I was playing from the beginning, I would have been able to get that character plus his artifact. That's impossible unless I spend on something right now. But that's just, again, me, because I wasn't playing. So give him a shot. And believe me, I think it'll be worth it. So I'll see you guys next one, and I'll see you guys season 3. Peace.